emerging economies like China, where they have the infrastructure, but the design and development is very poor. So, for instance, if you look at an engineering problem, South Africa is quite unique in coming up with quite lateral thinking solutions.
Innovative.
Very innovative. And things like the wind-up radio, for instance. That was a British idea, but Britain wouldn't take it on because it was almost it was a novelty. I think South Africa saw that there was potential to take it forward. And we're finding at the moment that...
The wind-up radio.
Yes, this one, yeah. You might be familiar with it.
I saw the picture of it.
I saw the documentary on the guy that designed it in England, and he won the prize.
Trevor Bayliss.
I can't remember the name. It was a long time ago.
Yes, Trevor Bayliss is he's the inventor. He basically, and it's this is very old sample, but if you look at the technology, there's nothing new in here. This is from a gramophone, the mechanism, and the PC board technology, the printed circuit board, is pretty common with what you find today. But what he noticed is that if you take an old technology and a new technology, you put them together, you actually get a new product. And it's a very interesting way to look at it, that often people look at patents which have either expired or say from the 1960s. And if you re-look at those patents now, all those ideas, with the technology you have now, you can actually achieve them a lot easier. So he came up with the idea, but then how do you translate that idea into a product which people can actually use? That's what we worked on.
Okay.
So, simple things like there was one handle they had where if you wind this the wrong way around, you'll actually damage the mechanism. The handle was sticking out as well, which would often break off. And there was a weak point in the handle. So they came to us saying, look, in one of their products in a certain village, the handle broke off by a young kid, and he ended up running away from the village because it was the only radio they had there. So it was actually quite if you look at the impact of an engineering decision, it was quite massive. So we looked at that.
So you know why that no batteries, no electricity involved.
So, and a simple thing, just by looking at the geometry here, this kind of folds out. So it's almost intuitive that you're going to wind out that way. So you swing it out, and then you continue to turn.
Yeah, true.
And it's
very clever.
This is a broken one.
The other one?
The one there.
Next
second generation. Okay, so it swings out. You wind it.
That's amazing. That is absolutely fantastic.
And these were actually banned in Zimbabwe a couple of months back. I don't know if you saw that. Mugabe was saying they were objects of dissidence. I can't remember what he was saying, but basically people weren't allowed outside news, and they were using the wind-up radios to...
When they showed the documentary, what was interesting is they showed that it was being manufactured in South Africa,
yes.
But at that specific time, when they started marketing, it was still the war in Bosnia.
Yes.
And then they found it's selling better in Bosnia simply because the need for easy communication, which the radio offers.
And it's a strange thing that you often see this product plugged into the mains in most offices. But when I go camping, I take it with. And you really start seeing the benefit around it. And there's also a torch we work on.
That's a new thing that came after that, is the torch that you wind up like that. Yeah.
So if I were to buy one of these, where can I get them? I mean, how available are they to the public?
Well, it's a bit sad now because the company's been running for 12 years, through the day. Okay. We produced the old one in '98, and then we worked on the styling of this one, which was probably, I think, 2001. But they've actually gone under now. So you can still